Today is day 15 of trying to add more whimsy and bold self-expression into my life. My name is Laura, I'm the Mangled Monarch, and these are the Whimsical Diaries. We're going to be doing a DIY project. I want to turn this really sad little corner into a little pantry section. I love a good DIY project. When we design things for ourselves to match our needs, our wants, our likes, our lifestyles, our preferences, our aesthetics and ideals, that's the space where magic happens. That's the space where things get easy, where things become fun, and where whimsy exists the most. So with that said, let's get to making some whimsy in this little kitchen. Let's get started.
All right. So the first thing I had to do was pull out all of the stuff that was living in that little corner. You know we love to see a black femme with power tools. Let's do this. I'm going to take out them little... Oh, can't breathe. It's claustrophobic in that little space. I got to take out these baskets. Whoa, yeah, too tight. Then I needed to evict these wall anchors and patch the holes. And this won't be perfect, but you know what? It's fine. It's good. So now I got this wire rack off of Amazon, and I got this birch marker board, really thin plywood from Home Depot. I'm just tracing out the holes where the legs of the shelf need to go. And I'm making sure to leave a little bit of overhang. I'm not making my plywood the exact dimension of the wire rack, so that way the trim can sit nicer. I learned this trick to use painter's tape on thin plywood so that it doesn't splinter and make a, disaster. And it worked really well. I got a really nice smooth cut. So now I needed to cut out my holes, and I got these little spade bits. This is a new tool I'm not used to working with, but I wanted to give it a try, and I had a hard time with it. It tore up the plywood, and I'm sure there are tricks. I just didn't have the time or the patience to work with it today. So, I ended up tearing up my boards a little bit. Oh, it's painful to watch. But yeah, I eventually switched to my jigsaw, and I just used the ultra fine wood blade, and that was a dream. I'm really used to working with my jigsaw, so that was pretty easy. Once all the pieces were cut, I went back to that wall and sanded down the spackle and got my paint out. And then I needed to fit back into that tiny little spot. Squeeze! And then I realized, shoot, I'm wearing a white shirt. Oh, doesn't matter. I'm going to do it anyways. Didn't go to art school for 6 years to not be capable of not spilling paint on my white shirts. So this is a vinyl contact paper, and I used this on my counter when I first renovated this little kitchen, and I love this product. It's held up really nicely for the year that I've had it on the counters, so I'm putting it on the pantry shelves so everything matches and is nice. So now I needed to cut the vinyl to fit on my plywood boards. I made a mistake, and I didn't consider which way I wanted the grain to go on each piece. So I cut them, realized I didn't like it, and now this is me fixing that and making the grain go the right way. And now I'm sticking it all, and I just followed the instructions, made sure it was clean, and then, stuck that baby on there. Beautiful. And I flipped it over. I left edge so that I can tuck it on the underneath side so it looks really nice and clean. You can use a hairdryer so that it's easier to fold it over. This was a tedious process, especially for the 6 shelves that I had to do. This took forever, and my fingers were sore. So I made these weird little cuts. It was different for every shelf just to get around the little circle parts easier. So I can't tell you the method to madness because it was literally different for every shelf. But yeah, I guess if you wrap a lot of Christmas gifts or birthday gifts or whatever, you can do this pretty easily. And then I just cut a little star in the circles and flipped all those edges up onto the underneath side. And then to make sure that the stars, that it didn't become raised over time. I used some of the scrap from that piece I cut wrong and then laid that over the edges so it just has a stronger hold and is less likely to fray and come loose over time. So this is what the underside looks like, and this is what the top looks like. I know it's not perfect. So then I cleaned out the fridge, and in the 10 million years that it took me to do that vinyl wrap, the paint dried. So then I decided to move the fridge against that wall that I had just patched. And, you know, you got to check the door and make sure that opens still. That's important. Looking good. Yeah. I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I'm doing a good job. I'm doing a good job. Now let's get back to work.
Okay, so I've moved the fridge over, and now there's space by the sink for the pantry to go into this little cubby. So I'm going to start assembling the shelf because I'm not sure how many shelves I'm actually going to use. I have 6 of them, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use all 6. I still need my vacuum cleaner and my trash can to fit here, so the shelves are going to have to go over those. So I'm thinking my first one will be at the same height as the counter. Then I can still open the trash can.
See these instructions? See these instructions? Trash! Trash! Look at me, so innocent, so naive. A little bit starting to catch on, but you know, chaos is about to ensue in 3, 2, 1.
So I think I have a defect in the product.
Definitely a defect.
These are supposed to clamp onto these little grooves.
Yes, they are.
When I clamp one side, this side's closed. It's not fully closing on the other side. So I have been fussing with the clips for a while, and it seems like they're all a little too small. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do about that, or if there's a solution for that at all. They go the other way. So this pan part, this is how it goes. No. Can I change that? How do I get it to go this way? I don't want this lip on my shelf like that. I guess it will still work. Thankfully my trim is long enough that it should cover this, so I don't have to have the tray part. Okay, unexpected problems. So many unexpected problems. Okay. A piece just went flying. Good Lord. Okay, I won't need a side piece for that one since it's counter height, but then my trim, I'll need to put right there. And look at that, it will cover that little metal bar we did not anticipate. Yeah, I know, it's so dramatic. You like it? I know it's a mess. Okay, so this will need to still fit here. Can it? Oh no. Can it? I mean, it's not bad like that. Yeah, it's not bad like that. I don't know if the vacuum will fit in there. We'll have to disassemble it. Or find a different spot for it, right? Think it's okay? Will you give me a hug? Thank you for your emotional support. What a good hug.
Yeah, you're gonna need more of those.
So I decided, since this is wobbly because it doesn't have one on the bottom, that I'm going to take this off and set one all the way at the very bottom for support. The drama continues. Got it.
Spoiler alert, the drama never ends.
Oh, only on one. Okay. Dirty. Oh, I've been doing this project too long. I'm losing it. Are you laughing at me? Oy, oy, oy. Shh, shh, shh. No. This better be wonderful when it's done. This is quite labor intensive. So the main appliance that I want on this little pantry shelf is my portable dishwasher. So that is going to be on this shelf. So I'm going to move it over here and make sure it fits and it's going to work. Oh, the drama of this project. Let's hope it works. Send good vibes. Let's bring it over. I'm so nervous that this whole shelf is just going to collapse as soon as I put this dishwasher on it. Oh, really good. Everything's wet now. Lord, we get towel. Girl, don't do me like that. You made a mess. Oh, can you open it?
No.
Oh, maybe the shelves? Let's hope so. It's a tight fit. You'll have to jump up and down just to get them on. I guess it's not a pantry. It's just a dishwasher station. Because it looks like the only thing that's going to fit, maybe, because she's a little thick when it opens, is the dishwasher. This has been a bumpy road. I could put another shelf here. One thing at a time. Let's make sure this works first. That I can get this top. Get your top on, girl. Because I'd like to have one more shelf above you. Because, oh, where else my fruit's gonna go? I'm not fruits and veggies. They need to go somewhere, you know?
No.
Okay, so I've decided I'm going to make this more like a utility pantry and have all of my dishes, all of my dishes and things that I need to do that chore here. Because I can't open the dishwasher door with the top shelf on, it just needed to literally be a half an inch wider and it would have worked. But it doesn't work. So I'm going to take off these and have it so that the height of it is here. Put 2 more shelves in the middle here and see how that goes. I might be able to put my baskets back there for the fruit because I now have to find a place for my fruit and veggies, and if I put the 2 shelves here, I'm gonna have to find a place for my vacuum cleaner. So things are a little chaotic. Things are a little bit crazy. but we're gonna get through it and it will be amazing. Yeah.
And so we fight for bold self-expression and whimsy to exist in this small kitchenette. You cannot fail with a creative mind, you will only do things differently. So now we must brave on and attach the trim. To attach the trim, I got these corner braces that are 1 inch, and I just marked where I wanted them to go because there's that little squiggle bar gets in the way, so I don't want my screws to hit that. So once I did that, I cut the vinyl to cover the little brackets so they blend in seamlessly in the end. I just stuck it on there, cut off the excess, and then used the screws to poke the little hole so I know where to drill into. And in the end, it looked like this, and I think it looks really snazzy. It kind of looks like a vintage box or luggage or something. Yeah, that looked nice.
Ta-da! I love this. I think it looks so nice. I found these gold screws which match my gold hardware in the rest of the kitchen, and it blends in seamlessly. I'm not going to finish it. I have so much footage to go through.
Yeah, I'm doing that now, and it's a lot of work.
It has taken me so long. This probably should have been a 2-day project minimum, 3-day project if I wanted to, like, take my time and have a good time. Thinking I could do this in 1 day was, well, hindsight now, that was very ambitious. So there's still a lot that I want to do with this unit. I want to paint or spray paint the bars black. I want to add lighting. This isn't turning out the way I had it in my head. So there's still a lot that this little corner of my kitchen is going to, make more makeover things are going to happen. So if you want to keep up on the updates to this little space, go and follow me on Instagram. I'll share updates about how this continues to transform over there. Also on Instagram, I share behind the scenes of these episodes as they're being filmed. So if you want to see that, Instagram. Also, the extended versions of these episodes are always going to be posted on my YouTube. And the shorter versions are going to be posted on my TikTok. I upload to TikTok first, so if you're on my TikTok, you'll see it first. If you want the long versions, go to YouTube. If you want behind the scenes, all that's on Instagram. Follow me everywhere. Let's just be friends everywhere. Also, shameless plug, I hand make one-of-a-kind jewelry from real ethically sourced and cruelty-free butterflies like this. So if you like my earrings and you want to support me further so that I can continue to be making content and sharing these adventures with you, supporting my shop is the best way to do that. This has been a nice little break sitting on the floor. Let's put this together and get what I need on the shelf and then do a reveal. Oh, I'm an old lady. And let's do this. Alright, I can finally put my wings back on for this reveal.
Alright, now this is what we were working with before. And this is where we're at today. I have no regrets. I love this unit. It's going to change over time, which is just going to make it better. I had so much fun doing this. I know it looked frustrating, but it was good.
Let me give you a quick tour. I tend to have it like this every day and keep the trash can in front of the shelves. On the top shelf, I have my countertop dishwasher, and underneath, this is the water storage that goes into the dishwasher. Then if I move the trash can, I have a cubby with a drying rack on it so that any larger dishes that I have that can't fit in the dishwasher has a place to dry that's out of sight so I don't clutter up my counters. And on the very bottom, I have my mini carpet cleaner
and I can store other cleaning products in that little section.
I am so proud. I'm so proud. It looks so nice. I could just sit at my counter and stare at this pantry unit behind me for as many hours as it took to make it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, follow me
on my social media. The links are down below.
To stay updated on how this project is going to transform. I still need some fruit and veggie holders. I can bling this out even more. It's just gonna keep getting better, and we're just gonna keep having fun, making things, being creative, and boldly expressing ourselves. I hope you find whimsy in your day. And with that said, I'll see you on the next one.
If you enjoyed the jewelry that I wore in this episode, check out my handmade shop. It's listed there. Your support is a dream come true, and I'm so thankful for you.